Yo guys, today I'll be showing you my starter tactics on FC25. I went 20-0 multiple times on FC24, so I know a bit about how tactics work on this game, and hopefully you enjoy these tactics. The formation I'm using is the 4-2-1-3, but I've got it set up in a way where in-game, without the ball it's a 4-2-1-3, but with the ball it switches to a 3-4-3. I've been using the 4-2-1-3 because I really like the way the wingers position themselves, and I find it to be much better than the 4-2-3-1. And I also like how secure it is at the back, having 2 DMs and 4 defenders. It's really hard to get past. But obviously on this game it's a lot harder to use 2 DMs, because a lot of centre mids can't play DM anymore or don't have a position plus in DM. But the tactics I'm using, so obviously the tactical presets on custom, formation 4-2-1-3. I've got the build up style on balanced. I tried short passing, but I was finding it a bit hard to play out to back, and I didn't really have many options going forwards. I was getting really isolated. So I switched back to balanced, and I find that a lot better. I've also got the defensive approach on balanced, as I don't think it's worth it having a higher depth with the starter defenders that have really low stats. You just get really exposed. So I've left my defensive approach on balanced for now. Now the player roles. As you can see, I've got my right back on full back defend, and then my left back on wing back balanced. This is so that with the ball, my right back, who's Kunde, kind of plays in a back three with my 2 centre backs, but Mendy goes up and helps me attack. Then I've got my more defensive DM Frenkie de Jong on holding plus and defend, and then Alaba, who I want to be my more box to box. I've got as deep line playmaker and roaming. Like, unfortunately, you can't have your CDM as a box-to-box, so that's why I've got him as deep line playmaker, but roaming instead of defend, so he kind of goes forwards. Then I've got Foden at cam with half winger and balanced. This is so that with the ball he goes on the right-hand side and kind of fills up the space between Kunde and Pulisic. But this is something weird, because if you have a left-footed player here, with the ball they'll go on the right-hand side, but if you have a right-footed player, they'll go on the left hand side in the tactics. I can show you right now with a right footed cam. But honestly, in game it doesn't really matter. The half wing just goes on the side of the pitch where the ball is, and it doesn't really matter how it looks in the custom tactics. But as you can see here, Ansu Fati, who's right footed, obviously goes on the left hand side, and it kind of looks weird. So if you have a right footed cam, don't worry, they'll still go on the side of the pitch which has the ball. It just looks like this in the tactics for some reason. I wish you could change it. Then I have both the wingers on inside forward, as they both have inside forward plus, but also because with the ball that means that they kind of cut inside, and both Mendy and Foden go out wide, and I pretty much have 5 players attacking, giving me a lot of width and a lot of options, with my 2 DMs just behind covering, but still also giving options. So effectively I've got 7 players when I'm attacking, and I completely overload my opponent. And then as you can see, I've got my striker on Poacher. Lineker's got Poacher plus. Poacher is the best tactic for your striker to make the best runs possible, so make sure to try and get a striker with Poacher plus at least. And these are my custom tactics that I've been using. So far at the start I'm already in Div 2, and these tactics have been really good for me, so make sure to give them a go. Right now on your screen you can click on my video that will show you how to L1 sprint boost. You need to watch that because the L1 sprint boost is the best mechanic at the start of FC25, and it will completely improve your gameplay, as it's the best attacking mechanic on this game by a mile. Like this video if you enjoyed these tactics, drop a sub for more FC25 content in the future, and yeah, thanks for watching.